Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're taking a look at the unofficial Harry Potter Complete Character Compendium written by MuggleNet. Let's get right into it. So here's the book itself right here. As you can see, it has a blue cover on it. It's very, very pretty book. This book retails for $17 in the US, but you can probably pick it up on Amazon for a little less than that. So some brief information about the book. This has everything in you could possibly want to know about literally every single person ever mentioned in any of the Harry Potter books. Just filled with information. I mean, you can see how thick it is. There is a lot of information here. So, looking at the outside cover, it has these kind of blue lines all around it, and these are inset into the cover. It gives it a really nice look. It kind of has like a matte finish to it. It makes it feel really nice in your hand. On the side, of course, it says the Unofficial Harry Potter Compendium, Character Compendium. On the back, it's got some information about MuggleNet and some other parts of the book. So for those of you who don't know, this one goes with the Unofficial Harry Potter spellbook that was published by the same people. So they look like they go together on your shelf. They are kind of the same format. So this is kind of like the second section of that. So the first one was spells, this one is character. And I have a separate video for the spell book, and you can go and see that on the channel. So let's get right into the book. So opening up, you can see there's this very nice pattern right on the inside of the cover. On the next page, it has the logo for the book. And then it's got everyone in the Wizarding World so far, and then a table of contents. And then it just starts with A's and goes all the way down to Z's. So yeah, that's pretty much everything that's in the book. So let's find like one of the main characters. So let's go with P for Potter. So here is Harry James Potter's page. So this is probably one of the most in-depth ones since the books are named after Potter. So it says his name is first mentioned in Sorcerer's Stone. He is a wizard. He is a male. His appearance, he has a thin face, knobby knees, black hair, bright green eyes, lightning-shaped scar, and rounded glasses. His school is Hogwarts, his house is Gryffindor, his Patronus is a stag. Has some information about his wand, related families, allies, and then all kinds of different skills, and then a magical fact. And also has a quote by Harry himself. And then this one here, this page just has a bunch of different information about Harry himself. And then it continues on to the next page. And yeah, and then it has James and Lily Potter right after that. So that should give you kind of an idea of what you're looking at for the most part. Other people, such as Helga Hufflepuff, have just a single page, but they also have some other qualities about them. Other people, such as, you know, all these, there's not that much information that's known about them. So they simply just give a quick description of them, and that's about it, because we don't really know what their wand is, or which house they were in, or, you know, all that stuff. So yeah, it just gives some nice information about all these characters. So as you can see, there's a ton on all these pages. The main characters, such as Hermione, get more in-depth mentions and longer pages based around them. Other people, there's even animals in here like Fluffy from Sorcerer's Stone, the three-headed dog. But yeah, but for the most part, most of the characters just have a small description based around them. More larger characters, of course, have the wider description, but yeah, for the most part, most of the characters just have a smaller description. This is one of the more interesting parts of the book. It has a complete family tree of the House Black in it. So you can see all of the different members of the Black family in it. So that's kind of nice to have to go back to. And yeah, so some of the bonus content that says on the table of contents is, you know, the House of Black family tree, 3 unforgivable curses, 115 famous wizards on chocolate frog cards, the ministers of magic, the 4 houses of Hogwarts, the road to Ivermorny, and so on. So there's all kinds of great detail in here. It's not just characters, but this is very nice to have around, especially if you're reading the books and you want a little bit more information on a character. Most likely, if it's not already given in the book, there's probably not going to be that much more about them, but it can be nice, especially if you're trying to brush up on your trivia, for instance, or you're just interested in knowing some of the other details of other characters who might have been mentioned one time. So yeah, I really hope you enjoyed the video. I know I sure did. I love this book. I think it's a great book to have around. I mean, it's beautiful. I love it. If you have any questions or comments, make sure you leave those in the towel section down below. And make sure you give the channel a like and subscribe. It really helps me, and I do appreciate it so much. So yeah, that's all for me for now. Without further ado, see you again soon. Peace out. Bye.